Hey everybody, how's it going? So I'm really glad to give you possibly the most exciting update in the history of Quan so far. Namely, Quan's technology is getting incorporated into two great products following strategic agreements. And both of these products are targeting government, finance, and enterprise use cases. And one of these products already has a signed government pilot, by the way. So this is the primary reason we didn't give too much of updates in the last few months from a technology perspective, because we've been discussing the integration possibilities with these products. And these two integrations come with a slight overhead, nothing major though, and perfectly understandable that they need a solid Ethereum-based foundation. So we need to do a bit of rebasing. And the reason for that is that still blockchain technology is not the most familiar one in these sectors. And the only thing they are mostly willing to accept is anything which is based on Ethereum. Because from the operational perspective, why this is reasonable is once they need to do some migrations, upgrades, they are going to find a lot more people capable of managing Ethereum-based infrastructure on the market. I mean, from HR hiring perspective, than they will find today for Quan. So we have already decided internally that we will go ahead with these rebasing and with these structural changes. And I honestly believe this is only for the better. And just to immediately clean up any kind of misconceptions or misunderstandings, I confirm that the core values of Quan are here to change. This is just a bit of internal restructuring. But to go point by point, QVM is definitely here and here to stay and is part of the stack, as is Ethereum compatibility. Of course, this will be actually a lot better as well, since we are using Ethereum components directly for EVM, for example. Also, the core promise of quantum secure blockchain operations with the Ethereum compatibility thanks to Xlink is still a key pillar of Quant solution. And of course, the design principles to enable enterprise and government related integrations is still a huge focus and here to stay. So as for what's next and what we will be giving extra updates about now following that this has been finalized, is that we will discuss the plan to do this rebasing internally with the dev team. Then following, but also a bit in parallel, we will be discussing this with the auditor team. And again, to clarify ahead, I don't think this should prolong the actual audit, the final integration audit by any means, because the Ethereum core is a well-known concept and a well-known library for most of the auditors. So if anything, I think this shouldn't affect that part. And also, once these have been finalized and the agreements have been made for the audit part, we will have to actually do the rebasing. So along with these updates, we will be releasing the monthly recaps, and now you will get a much more in-depth and understandable look into the process which is going on to go ahead with these integrations and launch the mainnet with these great use cases from ground zero. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's see you soon. Have a great weekend.